everybody. Oh god. Oh, it's back. I'm home after a 4-hour, well, no, for more than 4 hours, about a 5-hour drive today. So safe to say, I'm very tired. But regardless, I hope everyone is good. Hope we're all doing well. It's round 11. Where do I go on the track? I go on over here. Round 11. We are in Seattle, and quite a straightforward, easy track today from the few laps I've done. So it's going to be very interesting to see what qualifying goes like. Not really much room to gain or lose time. Maybe one or two slightly tricky-ish sections, but other than that, all pretty Gucci. My frames seem quite shit right now. Let's do Control F. I'm over 100. It just feels quite, I don't know, just doesn't feel right. Oh well, it's PCs for you. So, how we're doing? New subscriber as of an hour ago, just bought MX Bikes last night. This rocks. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Wyatt. Glad to hear it. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I've not played the game in almost 4 days. So, yeah, just cut me boys a little bit of slack at the start of this, just while I try and get the feel for things again. This is going to be a very interesting thing tonight, having a whoop section straight out of a 90-degree turn. And this is the track that was designed by someone who won the competition in Monster Energy Supercross, the game. So it's probably not going to race very well, if I'm honest. Like, not a big fan of 90-degree turns, especially in MX Bikes, for the sole reason that we can't kind of check up and roll one and then really quickly accelerate out and like triple, etc. like you can in real life, because MX Bikes momentum is kind of poo-poo. So that's frustrating, but either way, we'll get there. I'm sure the racing will be fine nonetheless. I think starts are going to be hella important tonight around here. This is a kind of a tricky section as well, trying to time, get onto that table. You go on, off, triple, triple. You can step over and then go triple, triple, but then you end up singling into this corner. I've not really worked out what's fastest or not yet. And I signed up super late, so I'm in Group C here in 450s. So I probably haven't got too many super fast guys in here. We've got Rubes, and I don't think that's McChicken. I think that's McCracken instead. But my fastest lap that I've done so far is a 49.7, and I know that I've got a couple more attempts in there just because I have been up on my my time a little bit here and there. The trip was fun. It was nice. I never seem to sleep much when I'm away, just because I mean I love my girlfriend Steph, but she's such a shit person to try and sleep next to. You know, constantly fidgeting, and I'm a very light sleeper, which doesn't help things at all. So I'm very tired right now, to the point where unless I have a snooze in between EU and NA, I probably won't do any NA stuff tonight. Like, mentally, perfect, no issues at all. Physically, quite tired right now. God. I've noticed that so far, all of the jumps on this track seem very, very easy to overjump. So timing's going to be very difficult, especially when the erode comes into play as well. And on the 450s where it just like boots you up to the moon. I need to turn this down in my ears, it's so loud. Let's turn it down a bit. Let me put it down to a litre. And I'm going to unmute in a second because we've got Charlie in here. But I just wanted to show off real quick that, actually I'll do it on the track. So you'll notice in the title of this stream that we've got hashtag for Fraz. Fraz, or aka Fraser, is he was a track owner. So if those of you guys have been around for a little bit, there's a track in this game called Drumclog Moto Park. It's a Scottish track which is owned by Fraz 333. He used to play this game. Fraz has unfortunately passed away, and Wes, part of the Ace Moto team, left a really nice message about it. So quite a few of us in the game are just putting hashtag for Fraz in our name, and I'm running Fraz's kit right here. And McChicken has also been nice enough too, if we can see it, put hashtag for Fraz just above the Great Britain flag there on the front, and he's also put it on my number plate just on that right hand side, if you can see it, just below the ARL logo. So we're showing a little bit of respect today. I thought it would be a bit indecent to go inquiring into how he passed away and what's happened there. So I can't give you guys all of them details. All I know is he was a very lovely guy. He was an avid watcher of the channel, always left really nice comments, and he actually offered for me to go and ride Drumclog in person for free at one point, which I ended up taking him up on. I never got the chance to go and do so. So really nice guy. He's the reason we've got Drumclog in game. He commissioned that for Kevin to build. He also commissioned G-Dub and Bayer to make the 2016 Glen Helen that we have in game as well. So just all around nice guy. Very sorry to hear that he's passed. So we're just showing a little bit of respect for him today. So if you guys could try and be as nice and respectful as possible in chat and just make it a really nice, friendly, happy stream, I would certainly appreciate it. And yeah, just rest in peace to Fraser. I do ride ARL Concise. I have a Yamaha 250F. Right, let me unmute Mr. Rusper. Hello, good sir.
You scared the absolute shit out of me.
You said you was in Skills' qualifying group, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Took me to miss 2 minutes of quality to realise they put me in B.
Oh, okay. Well, we're quality ain't started yet, so you Gucci.
As for me, I'm 16 minutes left.
Oh, we should have got 2 minutes of practice left in us.
Nah, I'm with Hose. He's on like a 48, I think.
Yeah, don't surprise me. Skills is in my one. He's got a 49.1 at the moment. I'm unsure on his age, Frizzy. I just know that he was a little bit older, not like super old. But anyway, definitely not old enough to be passing away, so it's always sad regardless. Drumclog is such a fun track as well. If anyone hasn't had the chance to play it in game yet, go and search for it on MXB mods. It's a very fun track. Got some big old booters in there. Got some very deep ruts as well. And I believe that I don't know if it's Ace Moto that hosting it or someone outside of it, but I did see a comment in the Ace Moto Discord saying they're going to host a memorial race for him on that track. Like no quality, I think it's just the first people to sign up get to race it. I haven't checked all the details on that on the day and such, but I think Reapdoc's going to be streaming it, which is quite cool to make it an actual event. You can see Jam's here in front of me as well. He's rocking the Fraz gear too. Apparently, Charlie, in the section before you loop back onto the start straight, it is faster to go triple, and then single to the inside, rather than going triple quad all the way to the outside.
Okay. I'll bear that in mind.
There's something about whoops in this game that I can scrub into and stay low that I've just really enjoyed. Oh god, I keep getting my back wheel hung up. Oh, Skills on a 48.6, that's wild. Oh, I just went to go to the pits to put on race fuel for a later, and it turns out I already had it, so I suck. Alright, let's see what we can do. Practice is just coming to an end, so quali should start in a second.
Good luck, sir.
And I know I've got at least a mid 49 in the tank. I'm definitely not going to be getting down to the mid 48s like Skills is, and Hurls will also do.
I'll just like to have a mid 50.
Yeah, well, you know the lines, you know what you're doing.
Do I know?
Didn't quite get to that inside rut, that's annoying. I end up, I'm very inconsistent in how far I push through the sand, like how wide I end up taking the corner afterwards. Oh my lord, what's happened to my front end? Well, what I mean by race fuel compared to quali fuel is the more fuel you run in the bike in this game, the slower your bike is. So I run 4 just over 4 litres for the race to get me through it, and then in qualifying, when I'm only doing a lap, I just run 1 litre to get my bike going as fast as possible. That is what I mean. Well, qualifying hasn't started in mine yet still. Oh, there we go. Long enough. Right, clean bike, fresh wheels. Off to the track we go. Ah, not the best way to start on that. Let's jump over that. Rub-a-dub-dub, and we still got good downside. Right, let's get a nice banker lap under our belt. Just a lap without wadding myself, hopefully. Let's triple in here. Oh, this will be a good test, actually, see which line's quicker through this section. Ah, so I think going inside there is quicker. What Skill's just done. Okay. Let's just follow him, see what he's doing. God, he hugged that so tight. Don't think I've got that in the locker. Is he stepping over or is he stepping on? He's stepping on, off, triple again. Tight inside there. Apex, and that's to be expected. Screw trying to wheelie through these whoops. These are a skimmer for me. I'm not going to be trying to wheelie them like last week. It's an alright bank lap, although he did absolutely blitz past me and pull away. 50 flat. Right, so that second 90 after the finish, Skills went inside double, triple.
Wait, where?
Just first,
yeah,
first rhythm section. So I'm gonna try that. I think it kind of sets you up for the corner after the rhythm better. So I will try and adapt to that on the fly. So on, off, triple, hug this. Oh god, got the whoops all wrong. Alright, half a second up. At 49.4. I mean, that lap will get me in comfortably. I just know that it won't be, like, it probably won't even be top 5, to be honest. Ah. It's weird, because I would have thought that if you take off on the far left side of that rhythm and stay super low, I thought triple, double would be faster, but I guess you just go too high in the air, doubling into the corner at the end.
Gotta be something.
Yeah, Dane Paboso doesn't have anything to do with any of these series. He doesn't even play MX bikes himself, so yeah, he won't know anything about that. I mean, there's a lot more to complain about than just people wheeling through the whoops. I mean, I made the comment last week about where Finn can stand up on off-camber, bumpy corners and lean the bike past like 90 degrees lean angle and not go down. So it's not a realistic game whatsoever, but it's a game that it has its quirks. But we're still there, we're still gaming. We still kind of enjoy it, unless we're pulling our hair up. This doesn't feel like a bad lap, and I'm 0.4 off my other time. I'm quite a ways away out here, so I'm like 32-ish points. I'm kind of in no man's land at the moment. Big points lead in front, big points lead behind. Just doing my own thing. Just finishing off the season, to be honest. I'll be happy with the second overall. Decent prize money. Is there an inside rut there that I've... Oh. That looked... Oh, fuck off the ISO, Jesus Christ. Have I seen... Oh shit, there is. I didn't even know... Or is it? Can't tell if that's a rut or if it's just shading. I mean... I hope there's no erode on the quality server. Oh, shit. God, I hate crashing at the start of a lap after going back to the pits. It's so frustrating. Right, spin her around. I mean, I could go through the bales there. That would be a smarter idea. Oh, not there. That's not what I wanted to do at all. So double, triple. Oh, went too quicker just by holding that inside tighter than I was. You know, triple. Oh, I'm going to crash it. Oh, I'm surprised front end didn't go. Half a second down. Bloody hell. These boys are just far too fast. Let's mess around a bit. Let's go over. Triple. Oh, that's a line. I mean, let's just try wheelie like skills. No, there's no point. You can't wheelie at an angle. I don't know how he does it. If it's a straight run into the whoops, I'm okay with it. Oh, missed the buddy right again. I hate when I find out a line that I've not been practicing ends up being quicker and I've got to just try and adapt to it mid-qualifying session. Why is my front end pushing so much there? Holy. What's it looking like?
It's looking like a 53.9 and it's nowhere near good enough. That's what it's looking like. Well, yeah. To be 16th in my server's not going to cut it.
Yeah, no ideal.
I'm seeing like +6s and I'm like, you're not human, a lot of you.
Not feeling very cash money at the moment. It's almost like I've not played in 4 days.
Makes 2 of us. Oh, I've played, but about the whole cash money scenario.
How the fuck do you downside that perfectly? Oh, I hate it so much. Why do I not practice alternate lines when I'm learning the track?
Oh.
I just see someone say that this dirt looks shit and then said sim is better. I swear sim is like riding on Play-Doh. You boys are wild with some of those opinions. Can't get the turn onto the start straight very nice. Seem to lose a lot of time. Front end always feels unstable. Like, went 2 up, but not quite the 1.1 seconds that I need to be anywhere near skills.
I just don't know how.
I can't, I simply can't. It's a very interesting choice, putting bumps on the flat corner after the sound. Wouldn't have been my first choice. But there's only really 2 places I can gain time on the track right now, and that is the turn leading back onto the start straight and the whoops.
My it's just choked.
L game a moment. Oh, there we go. It was a good run through the whoops. Went 6 up. Oh, a little bit wide in the last corner. It's fine. I'll take that. I'm only 0.3 off the skills. That makes me a happy man. Yeah, I'm kind of of that same opinion, Chicken. There's... I don't know what it is, because I feel like you get a good acceleration on these 450s. I think it's just because we haven't got proper seat bounce mechanics on this game. It's all momentum based. Because even in IRL, if a rider's hitting a 90-degree turn and they go tight inside, they can just roll the first one, scrub their speed off, and then still seat bounce and get like a triple out if they want to. But we've got 0 chance of doing that. Which I think ends up making things a little bit one-lined. Yeah, I agree, Nobob. It's the timing of it. Trying to downside it perfectly seems to be more difficult for me than tripling in, but if it's faster, it's faster. I didn't expect to be getting into the 48s, so I'm happy if that ends up being my best quality lap. Walk me through your lines.
Sorry?
Walk me through your lines, see if you're doing anything wrong, or if it's just speed.
Speed. Ah, these whoops. It's TBA.
CBA. So you're on you still on a 53, or are you hitting the choke button like last time?
I'm still on a 53. When it was that hitting the choke button, I think that's my fastest. I didn't run a faster lap before this.
Yeah. I don't know where that'll end up putting you. What did you say you are in yours?
18th now.
So 53 will put you in 20th in mine. So that's 38. See, that's yeah, and you need to go faster. Or you best hope you're fucking top 2 in A group.
Ain't gonna happen.
No. Keep clipping the bales in these 90-degree turns.
Yep. Because 90-degree turn should not be on a supercross track. What did Hell's get? Hell's got nearly a 48 flat. Jesus.
Skills is pretty close to it as well.
48.026.
His skills get 48.1. I'm on a 48.5. I'll take half a second. It's really not that bad.
Seems I'm probably going to be about 2 seconds off. I reckon a 51 something would get you in. That's going to be the cut-off.
I'm at point. What did I do on my lap? I'm 0.4 seconds down after the 2 90s, and I feel like I've hit them good.
.52.9 will make it. If it's in 450, probably not. Can't speak on 250 times.
If I speak, I'm in trouble.
Might as well read the chat for you, mate. Is Charlie going to qualify? No, Charlie is not.
do a comparison, see what's going. Ah, it's like 0.4 slower going outside after that run. Okay.
Did you whack race fuel in? Did you whack race fuel in? Or was you just chilling?
I'm sat on one. On the 1 litre. There's a back end coming around on me, you bastard. Good 0.5 off. Oh yeah, I have no idea what I've done on my lap.
Did you try that big line when you stepped onto the table?
Step over.
Step over, yeah.
I think it's faster. I mean, I'm 0.6 down now, I can find out.
Step over and then 5. Big boy.
You ain't 5 in, there's no takeoff on the jump after it.
Sit down.
Not even quadding.
Compress the suspension, mate.
I would if the game allowed it.
Hi, Brandon. How you doing, mate? Oh, I'm watching.
Yeah.
What was you doing? Step over 3 or 4?
It would be step over triple single. You can't get the pop for any quads.
How does your bike just track like that through the whoops?
It's called having a trigger finger, or with having throttle control. And leaning back the right amount. Getting on top of them at the start.
Even on my good lap, my back was swapping a little bit.
But how much of a bloody delay you have. Like how much of a delay there is on the stream. Yeah, you like scrub into these at the start to get on top of them and then just, I don't know, lean back the right amount.
Need to go back to the old school whoops, mate. People having big skill issues.
I think it doesn't matter what whoop you had on this track, having that close to a 90 is always going to cause grief.
52.7 made it for the 250s. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to keep the hopes alive.
God, I do not feel fast at all today. You quad? Nah, that's not quiverable. The takeoff so bloody small. Yeah, I thought I'd try and pay whatever respects I can. I don't think I ever spoke to Fraz personally, but he commented on a few of the videos in the past and offered to go and ride his track for free. So he sounded like a swell chap. Well, I imagine all the lines are the same, so it doesn't surprise me. Oh, yeah. I'm not running any fast laps on that. Go try a 250 lap time real quick, see what she's saying. Like, oh, actually, you say that the double triple might be a bit of a toughie.
Rams, I should check Discord.
I see Discord, I see nothing from Womsky. Okay. Oh, there it is. Hills is jumping over the bales. You heard it here first, folks. Peter skills confirmed? Question mark. Wouldn't surprise me. Gotta get every 10th. As you know, qualifying is that important. Dude is just jumping the bales. Well, let's try it. So apparently he's jumping, probably not to that extent, but jumping a bit like that. Oh my god, front end hello. Oh, back end hello. Might be a bit easier to jump over those on a 450 than a 250. Oh yeah, that triple's going to be a bit of a stretch. Am I 1 litre? I am. Always feels so weird going from 450 to 250, mostly because of the cockpit from the Yamaha to the Honda. The Honda feels like really close up in your grills even when you're stretched all the way back. God, I feel so bad out that right left-hander. His whip should be interesting on this. I played 50.8 on the 250. That was slow as fuck. I mean, might as well just run some more laps. Wait for the heats to go up. See how I did. Probably got. I'd hope I got top 5. As you seem to. Oh yeah, I noticed that Master Skills is back on a 450 this week after going 250 last week.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
More indecisive than me.
He rides what he wants.
He does what he wants.
Oh, they're not out yet.
Oh. Whatever stock is, Cam. I don't change anything. Little adjustment to the old swing arm, and that's it for me. I usually don't. I don't care enough to change gear on anything. I'm just like, oh, it's a different bike. It'll be slightly different in terms of gears. I'll ride it in different gears.
Do you know how weird it sounds watching your stream but having no sound? Still speaking to you.
No, I don't.
Very weird.
I'm just going to give up trying to wheelie through these. I can't get the bike to. Oh Jesus Christ, my ears are popping off. What's going on? It's alright. I'll let Brian read this out before I respond to it.
Thank you for supporting Fraz, means so much to us. Much love.
No worries at all, Wes. So he seemed like a very sound person. He offered me to go and ride his track for free at one point, so it kind of shows what kind of a guy he was. And thank you for making the gear. We are rocking the Fraz gear. And I got Chicken to do a little for Fraz on the bike, if you can see that, just above the GB flag. Go on, where'd I get?
Third.
El Tres? That's a Heat 2 thing, isn't it?
The Heat 1.
Oh, I'm a mom.
You and hers, you was a tenth ahead of Chicken.
Alright, I'll take it.
Then, yeah, you 4, and then everyone else is 49 and below.
I feel like my quality doesn't mean shit this year. I qualify well, ride shit, qualify shit, ride well.
Half was a 51.6.
Yeah, what Jordan Bryce said. I play claw grip, so I can have both thumbs on my sticks. My I play claw on one hand, not the other. So my right hand, middle finger on the old acceleration, index finger on all these, and then kind of do all this at the same time as each other. Just gain an extra finger comes in handy. Let me quad out of here because I feel like I overjumped this triple a lot. No, no chance. Right, let's see if these servers are up. Race ARL 450 heat 1. What place did you end up getting overall?
I can't tell.
Does it only show top 40?
Well, I don't know.
You'll be able to keep scrolling down. Actually, no, you're right. It doesn't do that for Suki. I think it only does it for motocross. But what was the time for 20th place in Heat 2?
51.6.
So, two seconds off.
Mark.
Yeah.
Just 2 seconds galore, mate. That's all I am.
2-second merchant.
Do a lot of things for those 2 seconds.
Such as?
Can't put me on the spot like that. So there is 2 Cowies, 1 KTM, 1 Honda, and a Suzuki. The rest are Yams.
That's what happens when they don't balance the OEMs properly.
One of them's rum though. Big rum, dark on the big Cowie.
I believe we're allowed to ride on the track now, said old Stone Rider. I mean, I'll ride until I get told to get off.
Uh, 53.8.
Hang on, got another one. Wait for old Brian.
I back what Wes has said, he really was brilliant guys, true friend, means so much everyone doing it.
That's no worries at all, Kempy. Thank you very much as well. Nice to see your, I think it was you that posted about hosting that memorial race. I'll check it out afterwards and look at the times and stuff and see if I can do it. Charlie ended up getting a 53 something, Fraser. I couldn't tell you the 10th. He can though, since he's here lurking. Go on.
Sorry, what was you saying?
What?
Typing.
Yeah, what was your quality time?
53.8. Did not qualify. Big L. Probably not going to make one.
I still think 450 will be your best shot. What's that halfway mark now, where the season's kind of around the back straight?
6 more rounds after this one.
Stoney, I honestly don't mind the scaling of the jumps or anything like that. I think it's absolutely fine. I think you've been given a hard track to make ride well here, to be honest. I am never, ever a big advocate of 90-degree turns in this game for Supercross, because I think it makes things super one-lined. Whoop straight out of the corner, again, nothing you can do about that, but these ride fairly easily. Be interested to see how they erode. The only complaint that I've got, which I think I have had on every single track ever, even like the Nationals tracks, is rough first corners or start straights. Like there's a little bit of rough, isn't there, on this flat turn here, which kind of unsettles the bike a little bit, but minor details. Other than that, I've got no issue with it. Scaling seems fine. I think the racing, honestly, might be a bit follow the leadery, because the track is quite easy. I don't think that's a you problem. I think that is a track map problem. Imagine only having the resources in a Monster Energy Supercross game to build a track, and that ends up being used IRL. Lol. Easy pips, man.
I'm going to have to properly go to the dojo, mate. Them 2 weeks or whatever it is before outdoors.
Go on the grind fest.
Because that 250 car is going to be no joke.
Well, I don't know how much of a break we're going to get, to be honest, because aren't we... Oh no, I don't think we are delayed a week in EU. I think that's just NA. I don't think we've had to cancel any races for EU for servers being crap.
I speak too soon.
I just think in the first turn... Oh, I've got this. Collisions on this now. I just think in the first turn, Stone, with all of the let's say, imperfections that the game has currently with the front end tucks and the netcode, I think adding bumps there and people skipping about even more, trying to break into turn 1, just makes it a bit more chaotic.
Right, I'm going to get lost then, lads. While you
No worries. Better luck next week.
do the arena racing.
Speak to
Speak to Smith.
you tomorrow for some pro clubs.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Peace, stream. Goodbye.
Thank you, Tyler. I'm going for the inside gate this week. I'm going to go for the old check up and try and hug the inside, see how that goes. And I'll end up going quiet again. Just I don't know. It didn't seem to do me too many favours in the last MXGP round, but we'll keep going. I'll keep trying. We're in. Every game is a super important game at the moment now, Benchy, so we can't risk the ping. I mean, because there's so few people that play pro clubs as it is on PC, we get games where me and Charlie can barely move against other people in Europe. Never mind when we throw some American ping into the mix as well. Alright. Is this heat race time? It is indeed. I'm just going to stick to the 4.2 litres. No point tryharding for quali. I'm on gate. Ah, that's what you love to see. Look at the boys wearing the wearing the Fraz gear. Rocking the old Lynn's custom boots as well. Right. Oh, let's see how this goes. Got 300 people in here, so thank you everyone that is chilling. Yeah, only 500 subs away from the 50k mark. I've not got any plans for a 50k special, so I should probably get brainstorming. I know everyone's just going to say face reveal, but I keep saying that that's going to be 100. Oh, right. Let's try not to make this too difficult on myself. Interesting seeing Hurls go back to the Yami. Thought he was dedicated to that Cowie life now. Oh, I'm getting pinballed already. Gonna... Oh. Hopefully not... Bloody hell, Paboso, please. I just got jump scared. It's not the end of the world. Ah! Thread the needle! Love that. And I think that's probably me in about 9th place, to be honest. Oh, not anymore. Oh, that was lucky. By ping man to the right. Dodge him. Lovely. Oh, I want to get into the back of old Hurlsy. And Kaka eating the Kaka up in front. In the middle. Just jump as straight as possible. Like that. Oh. I sound like a cross jump someone then, but I did not. That's good. We Gucci. Look, I've had a very lucky first lap here. There's so many situations where I could have landed on someone. I'll go over the bars. Oh. This is what I mean about the 90s. Oh, Junior was so nice there. He didn't have to give that spot to me at all. It's so hard to pass people in these 90 turns. My old Rydor of McCreations in front of me. Love that. The old McCreations 1-2. Oh my god. Let's get that back end in line. Oh, away from the bales. Oh, these whoops going to get fast, I can tell already. Get hella fast with the road. Oh my Jesus, why did I jump so far there? Oh, schmoving through the whoopie-doos. Oh, we doubling. We doubling. OJ to doubling. That's going to lose me probably about a second just going off the delta. Oh, looks like Ryder's struggling a little bit as well. I think with the rough on this track, just with how it develops in the game in general and the faces of the jumps, I feel like we're going to have to be checking up so much more, like from the halfway mark of the race onwards, because these jumps are just going to send us to the moon, like so high. And then the corners, they don't seem to be getting like narrow ruts at all, it seems to be quite a wide one. So far, doesn't seem to be causing too many front end issues, touch wood, before I probably knife front end in the next corner. Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy, there you go, speaking of the front end. Actually over jump it by half a bike length and I can't turn because my front end's just knifed on me. Yeah, I was slamming on the brakes behind me because I'm such a hazard and crossing all over the place. I won't scrub everything as hard as you do, Hells, I'm sorry. Oh! I'll give him some sort of room. Uno lap to go. Okay, that's a very interesting line from right there, Ryder. Oh, net. Okay. I don't understand that. Ah, take it. Oh, it's going to be a bit of an L gate pick. Right, just ride your race. bit of an L in that one, but that's fine. We move. Let's go to practice. It's the Fraz gear is released in the Ace Moto Discord. They released it for everybody. It's not just for certain people. I mean, I know full well that Ryder went to the outside in that corner to let me pass in the first place, which is fine. But just have a quick tap of the look back button. Alright, it's only a heat race. We're still in. That's what is important. Still keeping up that 100% no LCQ streak, which almost went last week. I think I qualified. I think I was like 8th in NA heats last week. It was very, very close. Oh, those tyres. What tyres am I running? Have a look. Oh, I need to go to the track, don't I? What tyres am I running? They are... Oh, I think these are the Patusta tyres. Yeah. Free roam. Am I running the... Yeah, these are the Patusta ones. Or Pista, whichever you want to refer to them as. So, Pista tyres. Special for Fraz bike, thanks to McChicken. Special Fraz gear, thanks to Wes and the S-Moto guys. And then Lynn's custom, probably gross for everybody else, but quite cool in my opinion, boots. From Lynn's. So big dubskis all around. Hopefully Chicken doesn't beat me up for not running my number gear, but it's one off. It's fine. Right, we got... I don't know how long we've got to wait for LCQs and stuff. We'll do the usual. We'll hop into the old Reaper Dizzle stream and watch the LCQs that way. I don't think, if I'm honest, there's much more to learn in terms of this track. I think I know the lines that I need to do. I just need to do them better. I think inside here is the best play. I got so lucky on that first lap, like jumping past people. It's usually very common to have people like swerving side to side through rhythms, and you'll land on them or they'll land on you. Everyone seemed fairly well behaved in that, which is nice. Oh god, hang on. Oh, my spaghetti bolognese is disagreeing with me. I had a decent jump originally, but I just couldn't keep the front end down. I just ended up wheeling and having to shut off and brake a bit, and then everyone else came zooming by. But I checked up. I mean, oh, can we recheck? I need to recheck this. It actually jump scared the shit out of me. Where's my internet? There it is. Go to YouTube. Move this over here. Lynn's. Click. Right, so. I now want to watch that start again, because Hemi's bike just said, nah, you shall not pass. And it's nothing that Hemi done wrong, by the way. It's just normal first turn drama, and then the netcode said no. Right. Here we go. Let's do it in a nice 0.25 speed. God, is this in max quality? Oh, there we go. That's, I mean, it looks a little bit better. God, YouTube compression is so garbage. Let's do an extra slow-mo. So, we're checking up here. Bit of an L by me there, so I try and get back on the track. So, I don't know. I don't know if this is number 4. That is Marco. So Marco's down horrendous. Emmy has got into the people crashing, which is fair enough. And then Emmy's bike says, "Nani?" And then just... what is that? Oh, no. Oh, massive shout out Jams as well. We're in the old... we're in the Fraz gear. We love that. Boing. Big W's. There's a link doesn't exist for these boots just yet. I mean, they're very easy to make. I just used Lethal's PST template and changed a bunch of colours. So I can't take much credit. I'm not final on them. I wanted to... I really like the whole, like, Day of the Dead theme. I've wanted a Day of the Dead tattoo for years. So I was kind of just trying to put some of the same colours onto boots, and I'd like a helmet at some point that's just like my... let's call it a signature helmet that I just run all the time. I want one of the top boys to do one. Sorry, because I think I could dabble in it myself, but I wouldn't mind like paying for it and having one of the big boys to spend a good amount of time on it. Oh my Jesus Christ! What was that? Quick. Rompadonk. No, it's not ready just yet. Oh, is it actually out? Oh, it is! I'm watching this as soon as this stream's over. God, I love watching Jeff play scary games. Poor Charlie, oh god. Hang on, what are we doing? Oh, do you want me to link it? Give me 2 seconds. Go to Ace Moto, invite people, edit invite link, never expire, no limit, generate link, copy, over to here, paste that in there. Lovely. So that's the Ace Moto Discord where you can go and download the gear. It's in the announcements channel. And then let's do Charlie, add as mod. Prospero is now mod for your channel. There you go. 2 in 1. Look at me doing big YouTube things. Ready? Okay, I'll give it another couple of minutes. Hello, Ricky. You alright? I mean, I'm not unhappy with the pace I was running in the heats. It's very obvious where people like Curls and Skills gain all of their time on me. They just scrub the shit out of everything so much more than I do. I don't know why I keep trying to wheelie through these. Every single lap I crash and I say that I'm not going to do it again. And it. Lovely. Tie tap. Throwing it easy. Well, the other issue I've got now is I managed to pass 1 or 2 people through this rhythm section tripling in when I thought doubling in was meant to be quicker. And after I passed, Hells was one of them, and after I passed him, he started tripling in afterwards. So I don't know what's quicker now, and I don't know what to do. I think I'll go inside until the takeoff gets a bit rough and it's hard to downside the double properly. And then I'll move to the outside, because I think this track's going to get rough in a hurry. I quite like these whoops. I think they're fairly easy, to be honest. When I hit them normally, they're easy, when I'm not trying to wheelie my way through them. I don't think I've got blistering pace through them by any means, but I know what technique I want to do, it's just a case of doing it. Thank you very much, Slazy. Yeah, I think that Supercross triple must be a bit of a stretch on the 250s there, so you need to get a good run through the whoops. Right, how are we looking, old Reaper? Oh, I think I'm missing it. Oh, we're watching some very slow-mo gameplay here. What's going on there? What am I watching? That's why, never mind, I'm actually a mole. Put it back on normal. Skip to live.
Means that's not one line? Yeah. I'm ruining the quality lap? Well, what I really like, actually, is that, like...
I'm guessing it hasn't actually started. Yeah, I don't think this is the LCQ just yet. I think they're just doing the whole warm-up before the race starts. So I think what Brandon means there, I'll show you what he means. So I'm doing it the kind of risky way when I go through these whoops. Let me set a marker right here so I can explain it. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of coming here and I'm hitting them in like a diagonal line, which makes it quite easy to crash. And when he means squaring them up, he means like come in, do your turn in, and then enter them in a super straight line, so they're less risky. I did see some people going all the way out here to the 90-degree berm. Not a bit of me. It's hard to explain what I do in my line, because I kind of scrub off this first one, and then it sets me up for the rest of them, and I can get a good drive off them. But then 450 and 250 might be a little bit different, so it's quite hard to really suggest. A lot of it comes down to feel as well. And to be honest, the concept of scrubbing your speed off into a whoop section just feels so wrong. But it's MX bikes. There's all kinds of weird and wonderful ways of going quick. It's not really worthy of a video, I'm afraid, Elias. It's very straightforward. You download them, you drag them into the bikes folder, drag the tyres into the tyres folder, and you are done. I think there is already videos out there on how to do it. I think it would just be a bit of a waste of an upload. I think the track's absolutely fine. In that race I just done there was certain times where it did show that it'll be quite one-lined because of all these 90-degree turns. But like I said to Stone earlier, that isn't on Stone Rider at all. You know, he's been given a track map that doesn't really translate well into bikes, and has had to do the best that he can with it. We got two lines through that rhythm section to my right there. There's two in this one as well. You can jump to the outside or the inside. And other than that, it's all fairly straightforward. It's not a massive difference in terms of people's lap times. You can do other lines through here if you want, but on-off, triple seems to be the fastest by a decent amount, so that's what everyone's sticking to. And I think the only place people are really getting caught out is in the whoops here, trying to get a good run through them, and in the first rhythm, just getting a clean run through there as well. It's quite easy. It's a very short lap time. I do prefer the lap times being a bit longer. IRL, I hate when they're down in the 50-second range. And I feel like IRL they'll probably go even quicker. They'll probably be in like 45s or something like that. No, it's going pretty decent. Waffle qualified in third and got second in the heat race. Fairly straightforward. No dramas. I feel like I'm waking up a little bit. Oh, I can't lie. It's about half an hour before the track password released earlier, and I was just thinking to myself, I don't know if I can do this. My eyes just weren't working. But I think I got a two-minute power nap in. Oh, hold on to it. Hold on to it. Lovely. Very rarely, Jake. I go through spells of playing CS. I play it for like a month and then not touch it for 4 months. But I've seen the some of the footage of Counter-Strike 2, and it does look good. So I'll probably end up playing it at some point. Probably not on the channel, just in my spare time. Yeah, Skills is on the 450 this round. I think he's just kind of doing whatever he fancies each week. To be honest, I don't think it means anything. Shall I show you guys the points? Show you the points real quick, and then we'll watch Reaper's stream. Let's go. Race results and standings. I'm just in a very lonely P2 at the moment. EU 450 standings and points per round. There we go. So 32 points behind. Actually, finally got a win last week, by the way. That's the only time you're going to see a 26 in this line. And in fact, held his worst position second, which is just gross, but he's not human. So 32 points down and 50 points clear. It's a no man's land, basically. It's my second place to lose. I shouldn't have tapped out again. Let's just go back to here. Click live. Oh, we are in it. We've missed a little bit. Right, is this? Oh god, we're in 450 LCQ already. We got Alpha's in here. Rum's on the Honda. Go on, Rumsy. Hemi's in here. There's some fast people in this that I didn't expect. Oh, D Alves having a bit of a Paboso moment. Everyone's just singling their way through the rhythm. Oh no, Rumsky! Rumsky's in a massive pile up there. That's vile. Nice Rum. Oh my god. feel like Rum always ends up getting into the main bulk of accidents in these LCQs. Rum's retired. He's gone. Gone, he's had enough. I expect to see him make a comment in the stream in any second now. I think with Hemi on the Suzuki is he was singing its praises so much that now if he doesn't ride it, he's kind of screwed himself into a position where he has to ride it now. But I've tried it out on a handful of occasions. He sent me the setup that he uses on it, and I think the thing is unrideable. So he's doing pretty decent as fast as he's going.
Oh man, these guys have traded positions more times than I can count. I was homeschooled though, so that could be part of it. McCracken getting a really good
Where's... Oh, Alpha is in a transfer spot at the moment. He's in third. Oh, second. He's 0.02 off the lead. That is a very close battle. We'll wait for the old Rumsky comeback in outdoors.
somehow stays up again there. McCracken now holding on to that fifth place.
Yeah, McCracken and
Well, right now it looks
who I'm just gonna call him
the white flag
Julio Cesar. Why not?
going to be
Yeah, McCracken and Cesar are having a bit of a heated battle there.
only about a second up.
A few bits of contact. How far? Hemi's only 7 seconds off a transfer slot, to be fair, but it is the last lap, and he needs to pass 5 people. So, unless there's a lot of drama in front of him, I don't think he's going to be making it to the main.
Kelly took her out for a drive. I believe that is gonna do it for Cleoxy there.
I don't know the actual amount, Jake, because they're getting other sponsors in throughout the season, so there's no like set amount. But I heard it was in the thousands in terms of prize pool, so I feel like it should be pretty decent payout. Oh my god, Brax was about to throw it away there. And Hemi got his way all the way up into 5th, and just not going to make it. Suzuki, the banana bike, not making it through. Frez is someone that helped a hell of a lot, helped build up the whole Ace Moto series. He was a watcher of this channel as well, quite an avid watcher. He'd always comment on videos, and very, very nice. Like, he went out of his way to offer me to go and ride at his track that he owns for free. He is the owner in real life of Drumclog Moto Park. If you have played that in this game, it is a real track that he got commissioned by Kevin Fuela to make it as realistic as possible. So he paid Kevin to get a track in game for us all, and he also commissioned the, if anyone that's seen on the store, the G-Dub and Byers 2016 Glen Helen track as well. He also got commissioned. Just an all-round solid guy, and he passed away. I cannot give you the exact day, time, reasoning for the passing. I thought it would be a bit inconsiderate to inquire that early after seeing, but Wes put a really nice message in the Ace Moto Discord about it. A few of us tonight are running his gear and just rocking the whole hashtag for Fraz, well, hashtag in general, to show a little bit of respect. So it's always a shame. I feel like as these communities can be hella toxic at times, but it always seems like when someone passes away that you know is just a solid stand-up guy, people do show their respect, which is really, really nice to see. Oh, I can check out as well. There's going to be a memorial race for him, and I need to see when it is, see if I can make it, see what day it's on, that Reaper Doc's going to be streaming. MM Carp, oh god, what's all this look like? I can't go any further than that. I don't really want to do a calendar view, to be honest. MyMXB, actually they linked it in the Discord. Let me go to their Discord. Quick another. Yeah, let's have a look. So it is on the 28th. What day is the 28th? Tuesday. Should be able to do that. When's it start? 9. Yeah, why not? What bikes is it on? I think it's just open class, I believe. Yeah, why not? Sign up to register. And it's going to be on his track as well, is the track that he owned. So that's really, really cool. Big dubskis. I don't know the reasoning for it as well. I've seen pictures of him, and he doesn't look like a super old guy by any means. So, whatever the reason, it is a shame. I feel like it's one of them where it might have been a bit of an accident more than an illness as such. I don't want to inquire and guess upon things like that. I'd rather wait for solid information from the people that knew him and spoke to him on a regular basis. But it's always sad regardless. I mean, the reason doesn't matter at all. Oh, we're flying right now. Why can't I just do this every single lap of a main event? Just zooming along, hitting my marks, downsiding jumps nice and perfectly, hitting the apexes. This sand's going to cause me grief for at least one lap, I can feel it. I'm very inconsistent through it. It just always feels like your bike doesn't want to turn on the sand. Like, it just keeps pushing out deeper and deeper and deeper. Yeah, it is Ryder. In the Ace Moto Discord, they link this, so it's some Fraz gear. And then I asked Chicken as well, he hasn't done this for everyone, but on my bike, if you can see just on the top left-hand side of the number plate, we've got like a little 4 Fraz bit in writing, and then I've also got 4 Fraz just above the Great Britain flag on the, what is that? Gas tank, air filler, whatever the fuck you want to call it these days. Just little bits of respect here and there. And it goes really, really well with the boots that I made myself. So big dubs. Oh, I forgot, so we got to wait through the bloody 250 main event before our main event starts. Oh, look at me, channeling my inner Finn, just standing up the whole way around that corner. I mess around with static view every now and then as well, because I have like a lap at a time where I really enjoy it. Like, round the corners it feels great, it's just the jumps where you can't see how far forwards or back you'll in on the bike. You're in ruts and stuff, it feels incredible. Yeah, just in the air's a bit goofy. But in the berms, the 180 corners, feels amazing. Over it. No. Oh, there you go. Sorry's put a link to the gear in the chat. Let me pin that. Thank you very much, Soru. Let's do pin message. There you go. Yeah, if anyone's doing NA later and wants to show a little bit of love, that's probably the best way of doing so. I've got no plans for 50k just yet, Julian. I'll have a brainstorm, but it won't be a face reveal. I've already committed for that being 100. Might have to do... Maybe I'll do something like... Remember when I done that donation stream? But there was a cap on the last one. Maybe I'll just do one where there is no cap, and I just play until it ends, or until I die and pass away. I just go to sleep on stream. Just hear me hitting the hitting the big Z's. That's when I need to face scan, to be fair. You just see me sleeping. I've only ever fallen asleep at this desk once. And that was actually during one of the Triple Ground events. Can't remember which one it was. And I had Discord in my ear. Just had my headset on and just fell asleep. Woke up and I hear like Dad Shoes and Chicken and everyone talking. It was a very, very strange experience. A happy birthday, Max. $250 main B starting. God, the night program is zooming by today. Go live. Look at that. Love that. Let's pull the chair in. We're leaning back. Oh, we're in full relaxation mode. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sweet.
Our favorite second place rider.
The last donated one was pretty wild, to be fair. Smigdamp and Skitty were going a bit wild on that one.
Alright, boys, here we go. CPD main event.
Oh god, we're lagging. We're lagging. We're lagging. Is that me? Put it on 720. I think it is me. Oh god. Hang on, I got it. Give me a cheeky refresh. I'm hoping this isn't my internet dying it. No.
Oh my, an absolute carnage.
Oh, Suzuki absolutely dead on the start.
Out front, it does look like that's
I'll leave it on 720 for now.
Getting the whole shot there. What a got Valentine Leduc out front with Aiden, Finn, Ben, and Camp. Ben, I've been seeing Ben a lot in my server.
YouTube's fairly good for the charity streams, to be fair. When you go and set one up, you there's an option in the stream settings which is like, is it for a fundraiser? And you kind of choose what charity it is, and any donations. What is going on with this lag? Any donations that usually go through, you know how usually YouTube takes like 30%, you get 70%. That doesn't happen on the charity ones. Like 100% of it goes to the charities. So that's what we done for the breast cancer stream. And did we do one? I don't know if we done one for military appreciation or not. I don't know. I can't remember. But we definitely done one for breast cancer. And you boys were insane for the breast cancer one. We got like $300, I think it was. Pounds or dollars, one or two. Oh, this is... he's a bit on the laggy side, I'm afraid, here, old Reaper. Reaper Dizzle.
Mateo out front. Mateo over on the 1-for-1 racing team.
It still makes me laugh that Mateo's on 1-for-1. Bit too laggy for me, I'm afraid, Reaper. I'm going to have to just spin some laps. Oh. Can you add more sound and hide your controller? First one, possibly. Second one, no. As majority of people ask for the controller overlay. I usually get moaned at more when I leave it off. I know, is the bike and music too quiet? I can only change it so much because I don't want to go messing with absolutely everything, like my audio levels. 1-for-1 have a bit of a bad rep just for like ripping bike skins and claim it as their own in the past. On more than one occasion. And then obviously Mateo's got a bad rep for being a dirty rider and got kicked from LMC for being a dirty rider, and then joined the team that not many people are fans of, so it was just quite funny. Yes. He messaged me a few times now and then, asking if I wanted to join and such. But recently I made it so people can't message me anymore on Discord because I was just getting so many messages, like just stupid ones. People trying to ring me multiple times over and over again. And it's like, bruh, like, great if you're a fan. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. But that doesn't mean I need to have a literally one-on-one phone call with every single one of you. That's not how it works. So I've made it so you have to be friends with me on Discord now to send a message. I have 1,970 something hours now, so we're very, very close to that 2k mark. I think I'm running the 2022 mapping on this Yami, and I honestly couldn't tell you why. Like, it's just one of them things. I think I saw Hells do it on day one of the OEM's release, and I just haven't changed it since. I honestly couldn't tell you what the difference is between the two. I've not done enough testing, but I'm not someone that messes around with their settings all the time, so if I find something that feels alright, I just run it. I think you might have to go a bit faster than that for 250s for NA, Troy. I think NA usually speeds up a little bit as well by a second or so. I think it was like a 50.8 or something on my second lap on a 250, and it didn't feel like amazingly quick, it was just hitting the main lines. NA 250 is wild, by the way. If you want a very difficult class to qualify for, then, then do that one. I don't think I'm signed up for NA actually. Let me do that just in case I do decide to stay awake. Let's do race list. Yeah, should we just do frontline? Click to register. Does this start at midnight again? Yes, it does. Love that. Love that. I'm out of tear-offs. Oh my god, how have I done 19 laps? I've just been zoning out, just been playing the game. Well, as the #1 rated player in MX Bikes, I agree, you shouldn't be allowed to do AMS. Camera settings are 110 FOV, 0 tilt, 31 pitch. Makes me dizzy when people play with tilt, I have no idea how they do it. Oh lord. The main two 250s at the moment seem to be the Yamaha or the Honda, so I would suggest giving them two a try and seeing which one you prefer. How deep's this 250 main? Oh! Reaper. Oh, see, it wasn't just me. He got that wish.com internet service, bloody Ricky. This man as well, he's got two PCs. He's got a stream PC and a non-stream PC. It's a barking setup.
I don't know what to tell you, boys. I'll leave it here. I'll leave it here so that you guys can.
Oh yeah, he's having some troubles right now.
Troubleshoot in the background, but.
So we've got like 8 minutes. I do not envy people when they have internet troubles. That is one of the most frustrating things, especially when it is literally your livelihood, is having a good internet connection. I remember, if anybody remembers back in the day when I used to have audio issues all the time while streaming. Like if a donation sound or a sub sound would go off, all of my audio would cut out in MX Bikes and I have to close and reopen the game. Oh, those were the days. Oh, thank you very much, Cray. If you're driving there to watch the Supercross, then I hope you have a good time as well. Quali was alright, RJ. Ended up third, about 0.4 off a top quali, which is alright. In the heat race, I got second behind Hells, so can't complain about that. And then we've got about 7 minutes or so left of the 250 main event, and then it'll be my turn to play. So shouldn't be too long until we get a main event going. I think we've had quite a nice stream so far. I don't know if you guys will agree with that. It's been nice and chilled out. No dramas specifically. I think I'm a little bit too tired to actually rage at the game tonight, so I'm just kind of taking it as it comes, see what happens. Oh, well, that's an ejecto CO over the bars. Yeah, the frontline series is much easier in aerial. They physically do not let anybody who is qualified for an aerial race sign up, so it is a true amateur series, I guess you could say. So if it's like your first Supercross race, that is kind of the stepping stone, is to give that a go first. I mean, you can do pro race, you can sign up for as many of the pro races if you want, and if you just don't qualify, you can do the amateur one. But as soon as you qualify for one of them, you can't do AMs anymore. So it depends really what you're after. Oh, I'm glad someone else likes the boots. Thank you very much, Psycho. Definitely not everyone's cup of tea, but they're quite pastel-y colours. I think the reflections on the boots don't do much justice. It makes the light blue, like the cyany kind of colour, look super, super bright and white, which I probably would change if I went back and done it again and can be bothered to change them. I think for 450s you needed a 51 something, 51.5-ish as the cut-off to get into the night share. Couldn't tell you about 250s, I'm afraid. I didn't have a look. Okay, we're just going to treat this rhythm section like a whip section, apparently. Front flip. Ah. I like Hooden Dugan. I've got no issues with him. Just like how he treats the interviews afterwards when people were trying to put him in shit. He just shrugs it off. Like, yeah, it's racing. I think he's doing extremely well. Didn't expect him to get as many good positions as he has been. So hats off to him. He's doing what he said he would. My honest thoughts on the Deegan and Smith drama is Hayden probably shouldn't have checked up a little bit to entice Jordan, but then at the same time Jordan shouldn't have then tried to make a pass that he definitely wasn't going to make. And Hayden isn't the reason that Jordan didn't make the main event. You know, Jordan crashed another 2 times by himself after that. He got in his own head and then stalled the bike in the LCQ. So I don't think that's on Hayden at all. I think he was just racing. If he went in like full Bam Bam style and just centre punched Smith off the track, then I think it would have been a different story, but he didn't do anything wrong. Just rubbed him a little bit. Yeah, Charlie tried tried to qualify. He was about 2 seconds off. Unfortunately, didn't make it in this week. These 450 servers up there. 450 main event is ready. Oh god. Let's actually get in the server. Don't want to miss that. Race, ARL, 450, join. Yeah, I agree with what Hunter said in that interview. The person that was asking those questions was an absolute arsehole. He was trying to literally put words into Hayden's mouth and try to fit his narrative. He just sounded like a boring old man. Probably a Smith fan for sure. Let me choose my gate before I do any riding before I forget. So gate 2, done. That gate 1, done. It's like if you are Jordan in that situation and you know you're faster, just wait. Literally just wait half a lap or whatever to pass them into another place. Don't try diving for someone's swing arm, you're never going to make the corner. Like if you're meant to be the older person and more of a veteran, which he is to be fair, like he's been in the class for quite a while, you probably shouldn't try retaliating with a move like that. And then after that, I think he just got in his own head. Flying over the bows after the whoops was so funny to watch. And then just a weird mistake over that dragon's back as well. And then suddenly in the LCQ. I mean, they're all things that he probably shouldn't be doing. I feel like he was panicking and struggling a bit. I mean, before this season started, I asked how Smith has even got a star ride. Every single year. I don't know how he keeps getting on these massive teams, because he constantly just keeps wadding himself or hurting himself or doing something stupid. You got people out here like bloody Savachi, who was putting in solid results every single week, and he's not even got a factory ride. I know this is a 250 versus a 450 thing, but just throwing examples out there. And then you got people like Chris Blows being given a pro circuit ride after literally being retired. Like, surely there's got to be some better up and coming kids that are deserving of a factory ride. I think the turn, so going back to Deegan and Smith, I think the turn after the whoops, oh, that's a cross jump, Jesus Christ. Yeah, turn after the whoops, I really don't think Deegan done too much wrong there. Like, I feel like it's probably very, very difficult to slam on the brakes and turn sharp exiting a whoop section. So I think drifting wide there was no issues. Going into the right-hander after that, I don't know why Smith kind of cut across the front of Deegan to kind of whip his cock out, essentially. Which is why I understand why then Deegan kind of choked up a little bit and then teased Smith. And then, yeah, I mean, I don't know if anyone saw what Bubba said about it. In the left 180 turn, Deegan could have just cheated him off the track if he wanted to, but he gave him some room, and then I don't know why Smith decided to try and go for a gap that wasn't there in the final turn where he crashed. I'm really happy for Antsy. I love what Antsy said about milking the 250 class. Had no idea how awful the payouts were for 450s. So if he's getting better positions in 250s and getting more money out of it, I have no issue with that at all. And I do see little sly comments now and then from the commentators and such, but oh, pardon me, I just think that's because he's from the UK and he's just not an American. I feel like a lot of the Europeans sometimes get a little bit more grief than they deserve to from the US commentators. Oh god, I'm going to start coughing now, hang on. Oh, I'm sorry if that's blowing your ears off, I'm trying to do it away from the mic. Yeah, all the best motocross riders are ginger. We've got Antsy, we've got Ricky, we've got Villapoto. Yeah, that's one thing as well, is a lot of people comment about how crap like this rider would be or this rider would be if they moved over from EU over to the US, but they also fail to remember that a lot of the US pros nowadays do grow up riding on supercross tracks. There are no proper sized supercross tracks in the UK or majority of Europe. They simply don't exist. We have not got the stadiums big enough for it. I don't think Arena Cross is really comparable, to be honest, in terms of the scaling of jumps and just the fear factor in general. So I think Tom's doing fine. Max is doing good. Obviously, he's been in the States for a decent amount of time now, which is why. But yeah, throw any other European rider over there for Supercross, and they probably will struggle quite hard. Right, boys, race time. Wish me luck. I want a nice chilled out race. If we get destroyed at the start, it really doesn't matter. We're in no man's land in points, so we're just here for a good time. I'd love to see some of the EU guys trying to do outdoor stuff. I just want Herlings to be freed up and healthy to go and ride in the US, because we saw what happened the one time that he did. Oh, good race, boys. Good race. Didn't quite get on the podium there, but it's just fun. And that was a close one. Get ready for Moto 2. There we go, Moto 2 time. Didn't get much of a break in there, the thumbs are still pumped up. Oh my god. Right, another quick Moto there. Now we've got to try and cool down before Moto 3 starts. Oh, Aiden's still on the blue bike. Love that. Oh, we've got to wait for Doc. Is there much point waiting if he's having this many internet issues there? Let's see, we've got Adam on the Fraz gear as well. Just noticing that my, you guys probably won't be able to see it, but on my bar pad, basically where my input buttons are pressed, my lean input, which is the very top one, it looks like it's always slightly turning left. If I move it to the right a little bit, there's a moment where it disappears, but it kind of always slightly comes back to the left. I've got a little bit of stick drift. I'm not going to go changing my dead zone or anything like that, to be honest, because I'm just kind of used to playing with it at this point. I think it's very track dependent, Fraser, because some tracks I find easier on a 250 where you can just hit a corner and a jump flat out, and if you do it right, you downside it fine. Whereas some tracks on a 450, you can go too fast as well as too slow. So you have to then try and time things perfectly rather than just trying to go as fast as you can. But yeah, I agree, some tracks are a lot easier, some tracks is a little bit harder. All depends on the style. I think this one is a little bit easier on a 450 than a 250. Right. Moto 3. Here we go. Didn't know he was doing a triple crown today. On the OEM website, there is a tab which is GUID something, and the downloads are in there because it's all GUID locked, the same as the tracks are in MX Bike Shop, so you don't spread them all around. Right, here we go. Here we got number 4. I don't know number 14. I think it's Marco. Oh, there goes Marco. I'm not going to step onto that from there. Oh god. Oh god. Get out of the bales, you idiot. Okay, we're through. We're safe, that's all that matters. Oh, I'm not going to be able to triple into the corner. Hold on to it. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Jams. And do about that when the bike's doing a discoteca. Ah, gonna lose a position here again. Yeah, if I jump to the inside, should be alright. Not bad, Hills. That trainer riders in the whip, that's crazy. Oh shit. Oh, thank God I didn't take Adam out of there. I jumped way too far. I have no idea how Jam's got on the binders there. Thought for sure I was going over that berm. It's reached that point now where the jumps are starting to send you a little bit further than you would like. Uh-oh. Oh, he jumped that too far. Well, that was a shame. That was all on me, by the way. Hose didn't touch me there. Just MX bike suspension things. Bouncing my way into the corner. Oh my... Bloody hell. Yeah, Skills is out here doing Skills things. He's gone. Like, gone. Oh, that was close. So hard timing that table. Oh. What? Been a bit of an L gamer this these last couple of laps. A little bit. Oh god, I need to stop talking again. I was gonna say it's a little bit hard to see the rucks in some of these corners. Oh, I see old Hosey gaining on the lead there. think I'm going mad. I keep sounding like I'm hearing a bike right behind me. I look behind, there's nothing there. We've got 4 minutes plus 1 to go. Oh, we're just riding around at this point. Just been a bit of no man's land. Feel like I'm just solidifying myself as best of the rest at this point. Els has just got into the lead too, so he's doing another one of them just Hells Things rides where he comes from miles back, puts in a performance, and gets the dubski at the end. I mean, both of them two out in front are a good second plus a lap quicker than me. I've got nothing for it. I'm just here getting my podiums. There he is, old Rice. Don't cover very much, Mr. Cooper. Why is it whenever I get near Reese, I fucking hit the choke bar? Throw a few tricks at him, let him know I'm sorry. Oh my god, this rise, ridiculous. I mean, that whole section could have gone very horribly wrong there. I'm 30 seconds behind Hurls right now, and I was battling with him at one point. That is just vile. He is an absolute machine. Oh god. Inside rut has got so deep where it cuts across that it's hard to actually go across it to try tripling in rather than doubling in. Thank you, by the way, for all 400 people in here watching me play the game without really talking. I've been trying to be more quiet throughout these races to concentrate more. But it looks like I still end up in the same position anyway. One lap to go. God, I feel like this race has gone quite quickly. It is a very straightforward track. There's one or two like deep trenches that are getting a bit difficult, but other than that, it's fairly easy. Say that. As I say that, oh, it's not right. We've got like a 21-second gap behind us. Oh, I thought I'd try standing up in that what? Standing up in that rut for once and front end tucks. So maybe don't do that. Maybe sit down in it. There you go. There's another race done. That one was, I can't lie, fairly uneventful. Didn't really get up to much there. Extended points lead back to Dad Shoes, who's in third, and Hose extended the points lead on me by like another 5 points, so just still chilling in that second place no man's land, but it's fine. It was an alright race. I see. Please unmute your engine. Not too sure what you're on about there, Christopher, but go off, King. It revs. I mean, I can see the audio bar. It do be revving. Other than that, good stuff. The boots aren't public. I've made them myself. Maybe, I'm sure if enough people ask, maybe I'll upload them at some point, but I don't think they're anything too special. Well done, Hells, on the Dubsky there. And there was some good clean racing in between that. And overall, just a fairly solid night. Thank you everyone for being nice and civil today. But since this is a stream that is dedicated to the Fraser, hopefully everyone can go and download his gear. If you're doing the NA race later today, go and show a little bit of support. I am going to love and leave all of you, because I'm going to try and get a little bit of sleep to see if I can wake up for NA nice and fresh and revitalised. Oh shit, actually. Oh, server just ended anyway. I haven't got a video for tomorrow either. Oh god damn it. I'm going to go. I'm going to go do YouTube stuff. So thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you in the